League. You go back to JJ Okocha, who was towards the start of the Premier League era, and he was just a beautiful conjurer. And he was one of those who you thought, he understands how lucky he is to be a professional footballer. He played with a smile. He was an entertainer. He was a juggler, a conjurer, a dancer. You know, the great commentary line on him, of course, wasn't it? JJ Okocha, so good they named him twice.
He's the only player I've ever played against who did two things to me in one game, which
wound you up.
Yeah. The first one was a Megs, and I've been Meg by other players, but it was a lovely one, and he got round and he proper one. I thought, you know, I've dived in a bit, I've got to give this fella some respect.
Now, I don't know what this one's going to be like.
Okocha.
I saw it pop up.
Okocha.
I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. This is a blind react. Please be good.
Give it to you. What? Fuck waiting for you to get
If you grew up watching football in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa, really, there was something magical about the name J.J. Okocha. He wasn't just a footballer, he was the entertainer, the artist, the guy who made you believe that football was art, not just science. But here's the real question we're trying to answer today, about how good was J.J. actually? Was he just a player with no end product? Was he underrated? Or did he leave something on the table? Let's break it all down.
To Okocha. Okocha! The birthday boy gets his second.
He was born Augustine Azuka Okocha in Enugu, Nigeria in 1973. He got the name JJ from his elder brother, but his talent made it his own. He started, like many Nigerian kids, barefoot football in the streets, but his destiny was different. In 1990, during a holiday in Germany, he trained with Borussia Neunkirchen, a third division side. They saw the magic immediately docked. By the next year, he was playing professionally in Germany, but it wasn't until he moved to Eintracht Frankfurt in 1992 that the world really started watching. In fact, in 1993, he scored a goal against Karlsruher SC that's still talked about today. He dribbled past 3 defenders, sat the goalkeeper down twice, and calmly slotted the ball in pure disrespect. Pure Okocha. That moment summed him up. Unpredictable, fearless, entertaining.
I think they're going to pick JJ Okocha. It's true that maybe the people say, oh, Okocha, yes, was as good as you say, yes, more. I think was an amazing player. I was so surprised because when I arrived and I met in Paris Saint-Germain to him, it was unbelievable. I said, wow, what a player.
In 1998, Okocha made a record move to Paris Saint-Germain. PSG for £14 million, the most expensive African player at the time. But here's what's even more iconic. During his time at PSG, a young Ronaldinho arrived, and according to the Brazilian legend himself, JJ is one of the players I admired the most. He taught me a lot at PSG. Imagine that the man who would go on to win the Ballon d'Or learning the ropes. From the Nigerian magician, JJ didn't win league titles at PSG, but every week he gave us a highlight reel. Step overs, nutmegs, rainbow flicks, no-look passes and free kicks. He didn't just play football, he played with joy.
Intercepted Okocha. Ronaldinho tries to win it back. Okocha really laboring, doing well there. Job well done, man.
It's not lie. Okocha was the heart of the Super Eagles. During one of her most golden generations, he helped Nigeria win a FCOM 1994. He was pivotal in the team that shocked the world to win Olympic gold at Atlanta 96, beating Brazil and Argentina. He captained Nigeria at a FCO in 2004, winning both Golden Boot and Best Player of the tournament. He played in 3 World Cups, 1994, 19,982,002. And yet, he never won the African Footballer of the Year award. He was runner-up twice, in third place 3 times, but never got the top prize due an injustice that still stings. When we talk about how good JJ was, you can't just focus on stats. You have to talk about how opponents feared him, how fans adored him, and how players respected him. He had everything: first touch, vision, street football, confidence, insane technique, long-range goals, unpredictable movement, and ice-cold composure under pressure. But here's the honest truth. JJ never won the Champions League. He never played for Real Madrid or Barcelona. He never even won a major European League. And that hurts his legacy outside Africa. Was it bad timing? Poor transfers? Maybe he was too focused on joy over trophies. But as a Nigerian watching him carry Bolton Wanderers in the Premier League with the captain's armband and swagger, that felt like a trophy. Now here's the part that most outsiders miss. Among his fellow professionals, JJ was considered elite. He played in an era with monsters like Zidane, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Figo, Beckham, Scholes, among others. But when you ask who had the most street respect, JJ's name always comes up. He was the kind of player you couldn't press dot if you double-marked him. He embarrassed both of you if you left him alone. He embarrassed the whole team. People say he was so good, they named him twice.
You've got a lot of different tricks. One of the ones that you use where you roll the ball with one foot and then step over with the other foot, is that one that you've done since you were a kid?
Yes, I think I created that one because
really?
It's my move, and I can tell you exactly when Ronaldo picked it up.
Really?
It was during the Olympic Games
in '96.
1996.
Really?
I did it against Brazil.
Did you?
Yeah, and that was when.
Yes, because probably first time I saw Ronaldo do it was the season after.
Yeah. And then ever since he has been doing it as well. Another one that I found very easy to do is the one I flick over on top of somebody's head.
Yeah. And the other one, he was stuck in a corner and he scooped one over my head. You know, like you go in and he scooped it over my head and got it the other side. Yeah. And you know, and you just break this. I couldn't get near it. No? No, he had all sorts. He always played with a smile on his face. Yeah. You know what I mean? He had like that freedom to try things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another one that I like to use is if we are leading comfortably.
Yes.
The one I flick behind.
Yeah.
Behind me and then over an opponent's head.
When you produce that, you should be at somewhere like Real Madrid, not Bolton Wanderers.
Well, I don't know. Anywhere I find myself, I try to give my best. I try to show that I want my wages, and I'm glad that I'm doing it here.
So how good was JJ Okocha, really? If you measure him by Ballon d'Or or Champions League medals, he'll fall short. But if you measure him by impact, skill, legacy, and how many of us fell in love with football watching him, then he's one of the greatest to ever play the game. Not just for Nigeria, not just for Africa, but for the world.